Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so today I have brought the picture in. Oops. There's supposed to be a way to undo that. Brought it into the iPad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these guys on different layers and see if I can make her smaller, maybe make him bigger, or keep him as the way he is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I like how I can manipulate it without having to redraw the wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the gargoyle because he's the one that's closest to being a completed body, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with her. If I wanted her to ride him like this was her steed or something like that. I don't know. Maybe she was just waiting. So let me see if I can get some lines going. Now this one here is Procreate, and apparently I'm able to hold down a line and then drag it. So like if I needed a straight line, which is kind of how these horns should be, but I kind of want them knobby, just a smidge. And I'm not sure if I like this particular brush, so I'm pretty much still learning. Oh, sweet. Okay, I double tap and it goes away. Go away, go away, foul beast, go, scat. Let's see. I think I want a harder brush, one that doesn't have the little edges here. And these, I think, are more of the softer brushes, excuse me, for coloring. And I need something for kind of like inking. I'm much better in a different program. Let me try this Studio Pen. It looks similar to the brush that I used in a different program. Okay, we click off. I'm going to bring it down just a bit. And it is kind of awkward. Oop, I do not like that. It looks kind of digital, and it looks ugly. Ew, no likey, no likey. Okay, so let's try another brush. Let's try just Sinky ink. There's so many choices, and I only really need one. I need one that would mirror a pencil. That's all I ask. That's all I ask of you. Okay. I don't like this jaggedness. And that could be just because I'm looking at it straight on. Let's see. I'm such a noob. I'm definitely a noob to this. Okay, so let's see. Let's try Technical Pen. Okay, click off. Ooh. Right shade, but just too fat. So let's do this. Bring it down some. Yeah, it's definitely different than drawing with a... Oh, you gotta love it. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this other program. It was a lot easier to use. Okay, it was called Adobe Draw. Let's see. So we'll do a new project. It will be 8.5 by 11. And let's see if it'll let me paste. Be my draw layer, image layer, and this was on my iPad. And this beast right here. Oops. I didn't grab the most recent one. Okay, there we are. Lovely. Okay, let's see if it'll fit to view, and then done. Yeah, this one was the easiest one to use, but Procreate has a lot more toys. And until I'm able to learn how to use those toys in a more responsible manner, I'll definitely hit that back up. So what I'll probably do is I'll take whatever I do in here and then bring it into Procreate. But I might not need to. We'll see how it goes. Alright. We'll change the color of the brush to black. Come on, you. Yeah. Do. Go okay. And then we'll just zoom in. And I like this brush. But I don't think it has the same kind of toys that Procreate has, where you can hold it down and it gives you that nice long... Nope, it doesn't. Okay, so back to square one. We zoom in. Now this one is a brush I use for when I do my like little Disney guys. It sucks for straight lines, but it gives really cute swirly lines. So I need to find a brush that will serve my purposes. I don't like those. So when it comes to the straighter lines, I'm going to go ahead and use a different brush. But I'm not going to torture you guys with trying to figure out which brush that is. Make sure that's nice and small. And I just love how it gives me this nice curve. And it's funny, I think on this particular character, you got to kind of draw fast, which is also kind of fun too. On this particular character, he's like made of stone, but I don't know. And then what I would like to do is bring him into, you know, print it out and then do a draw with me with some Crayolas. I haven't got to play with my Crayolas in a while, and it's about time. I love how it gives me the thick to thin lines. Okay, so from yesterday, I was doing Vampirella, and then I had this crazy idea to bring it into the Hunchback of Notre Dame, to use the Esmeralda instead of... That looks so cute. The Ariana Grande I was going to use. I was going to use her kind of as a... I gotta remember my tools from flitting back and forth from one program to another. I was going to use her as Esmeralda, or rather Vampirella. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about, you know, and this is still part of the Darkly Cute series, if I use kind of like the Disney character, rather than like, you know, maybe somebody more live action. And this program, if I want to color it, I should connect the lines. That way I can select areas quickly, but I don't plan on coloring it in this program. Let's see, that looks like fun. Let's do. Yeah, Jason Alexander was a great choice for this particular character. He's kind of biting on his bottom lip, and he's like, I can't wait to get in there. Let's go kick some ass. Let's go set Paris on fire. You know, that kind of look. Oops. Undo, damn you. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the other program. No double tapping for you. Okay. You're lucky that we squeeze downwards. Alright. Okay. So what I wanted this to be, these little round thingamabobs, I wanted them to be skulls. So I'm going to draw some little round areas of where these skulls are going to be. This particular gargoyle does not have feet. There we go. And this is, it's awkward kind of drawing with this thing here, so we'll bring it down just a bit. Now I'll even see if I can bring my camera down to focus. It's kind of like an unnatural angle for my hand, so I'll tilt it a bit. And I'm used to it like kind of being tilted about this much. And it kind of helps with the, when you're looking down at something, to do that sort of thing. Okay, so let me refresh. And find my source images. I've got like a whole bunch of little skulls that I'm going to play with. Now it's awkward to see a screen on a screen. With me it's nice and clear, but I know it's got some sort of like little texture because of the light that it gives off. So let me hurry up. There we go. And so I'll do like a dangerously cute version, and then I've got my Ariana Grande version. And then for those who couldn't sit through a live stream, I've got, I'm going to be doing a speed draw video. We'll give this more cartoony looking skull. Still kind of looking icky and wicked. And you know what? We can have these be little demons. Maybe they're broken, little broken gargoyles. And we'll even give them a tooth or two. Throw some like random little teeth here. And we'll just have it kind of just embedded among other skulls and fragments of skulls. Now, from what I remember, Vampirella was supposed to be kind of like a good little vampire. I mean, yeah, she was like hypersexualized in, I want to say, the 70s. As you know, I was only existed about that time. 70s, 80s, late 70s. Always dug her outfit. Always thought it was kind of unnecessary, and it looked like one of those outfits that would like pop out at any time, like, you know, you sneeze and you fall out of it. That's what I always thought of her outfit. And I'm like, how do you wear that? And then a friend of mine, she had bought an outfit similar, like a bathing suit that was similar, and she almost wore it like that, but it like she had the body for it. We went to one of the beaches in San Diego, and oh yeah, she got a lot of attention. And it was still kind of like a bikini, like, you know, it was attached by some strings and stuff, but she couldn't keep it closed. You know, she didn't have any oopsies. She had some near oopsies, but she didn't have any real oopsies. Let me see if I can undo this. There we go. I just want to kind of keep it clear so that you guys can draw and color on it. Just some random shapes where the teeth are. We'll give this one some, give him some nubs. And we'll just make some little squiggles. And just have it, more skulls embedded in here. And just have different angles. This one can look up at him. God bless the outcasts. The Cathedral of Blood. Okay. And we'll see if we can color a little bit in. Okay, so now all this is on one particular layer. I'm going to bring it down to the bottom. That way she has all of the top to play with. Now I kind of started the stream a little early, simply because I was kind of eager to start drawing. Usually I start after about 5. That's usually my time. Okay, that's kind of rough right there. And we'll make sure that this is small enough. My little tool here. To erase without taking out everything. And we'll make it a little smaller so I can get into these little cracks here. But I was watching another person draw live stream, and I love how we can interact with our YouTuber. If they're monitoring the chat and stuff like that, freaking awesome. And so it's almost like I expect that kind of interactivity almost all the time, and I love it. I don't know. Like when I read a news article, I'm now at the point where I expect to see commentary from other people, trolls and whatnot as well. I'll make this a little bigger, and we'll start at the end. Yep, love technology nowadays. It's like you're allowed to have an opinion. Well, yeah, maybe not allowed. You have an opinion, but you got to suffer the consequences of having said opinion. And it could be like very detrimental. But yeah, for good or for ill, you can voice your opinion. Whether people want to read it or not, it's up to them. This is really rough looking. I'm trying to do a skull at an angle here. It's like, imagine going through your little demon life only to have another gargoyle or something like that sitting on your head in death. It's definitely not what I have expected. Okay, so here we go. Somebody's chair. Okay, we'll just draw some. Could do some wicked teeth. And for those who haven't caught the earlier videos for the Darkly Cute, this came about from Ian, who's a tattoo artist and an awesome subscriber. He asked me if I could draw evil, and I'm like, I guess I could. But of course, cartoon evil is even, I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, we all have our versions of, what hell would be like. And mine would be like caught in a candy land. Everything's so cute, but everything wants to kill you. It's like being on Australia or something like that. Everything's so cute, but it wants to kill you. Or it can kill you. And even if it's cute, it wants to kill you. It just can't. But it wants to. That sort of thing. Let's see. But, when I was a teenager, we all go through our angry stage. Well, a lot of us do. I went through an angry stage, so there was a time when I was drawing like little wicked stuff. But I'm much happier now. I'm a happy little creature. So maybe I have to channel my aggressions or something. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, so this was like, and it just kind of evolved from there. Um, I'd get these epiphanies like, oh, I should try this. Oh, I should try that. Um, and then from a little bit of input here and there from some subscribers, we come up with some really cool stuff. Okay, so I'm going to bring him down more. I'm going to put a couple more skulls here. And as a result, uh, like his fiance is going to get one of my artworks tattooed on her body. I'm like, oh god, that's freaking awesome. I mean, it's kind of like an honor. I mean, somebody's going to be wearing my junk. I think that's freaking awesome. And it and if I would have known that she wanted to get it as a tattoo, I don't know if I would have done such a good job. Um, because it's just like, I'm just having fun, and it's rare for me to have somebody who happens happens to become a client. Uh, I don't know if it was by accident or, because I think between her and Ian, they came up with the idea of doing Elsa. It's kind of like a bad girl, and I guess she's an Elsa fan. Let it go, baby, let it go. Nah, but it's just an honor to me. Yeah, it's small enough. Okay. And I can always zoom in, which is even better. And I'll clean up some of my lines. Make some bigger, make some smaller. I think I'm going to leave the little imperfections that are in here. We'll have this be a broken... Well, we'll have it be a knot. And then we can throw more wicked stuff. And that was one of the other things. It's kind of like when I was doing evil in high school, when I had my angrier stage, it was kind of cool to have these skulls. Because it was like doing a Zentangle. You just keep going and keep going, and more detail was with the little cracks. Like a little line like this could become a crack. Yeah, these skulls have been here a while. Just small imperfections, small holes maybe. Can even throw an eyeball in here. Oops. That's the trick about this particular program, or rather this pen. It starts off thin, comes out thick, and then goes back to thin, which is pretty cool. But if you leave it on too long, it just gets bigger and bigger, depending on the size that I have it at. Alright. Oops. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it looks like I just turned off the background. There we go. We'll have it be white. Alright, so I want to see if I can connect some of these lines a little bit better. And that's one of my faults, is that my lines don't connect. Let me zoom it in. And I think I've always had that issue, and I don't know if it's an issue per se, but it's not good. Let me go back to my draw layer right here. This one ended up showing up. I don't know what this one is. It's like when your hand is here, strange things start to happen. So we'll go ahead and delete that line, and then we'll keep working on this one. And I think maybe some of it comes from not having enough confidence in my lines um, to do just like one stroke. But anyway, like last night I was watching a person draw, and I noticed that his when he was drawing on his iPad, everything, when your face is tilted, everything tilts. Your eyes are tilted, your nose is tilted. But he had drawn it, and he likes to spin his stuff around, flip his canvas, and all that wonderful happy horse shit. But when he would flip it, like when he turned it this way, oh yeah, your eyes are slanted properly. But then he'd turn it back to normal, and then the eyes weren't slanted anymore. And he had a big following last night, so um, my words of advice, encouragement, uh, to slant his junk fell by the wayside, which is fine, and then somebody else kind of like said the same thing, and then he's like, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. I'm like, okay, alright, dog. But I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. Um, but yet still, his stuff still needed to be a little bit more slanted. But that comes with time. And he said something kind of funny. Like, he says he wanted to be the best artist, And he's well on his way. Very well on his way. And he says he had been his name is Ergo Josh. I'm a subscriber of his because I really wanted to learn how to use this program, this thing, iPad. I had drawn on an iPad before, but I didn't have a pencil like this. This thing is awesome. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can work these without having to change my brush. I'm going to put my little glove on, and that may stop me from popping the other sides here. There we go. Because it goes by a touch, and without, yeah, now it's not messing with me. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a bit. But I used to draw, or at least I was beginning to draw digital with Photoshop. I had learned some Photoshop tips and tricks and stuff from watching videos. And I stopped using it because a friend of mine looked at my stuff and she goes, this is beautiful, but digital seems to lose a little something, like an organic feel. And a lot of things now are so digitized that it just, I don't know, it just loses a bit of something. So I stopped doing digital because I agreed with her. It's like I was doing a caricature and it just did not have that same feel. And I think it could be partly the brushes, but it was like just something's missing. Something, even though I would draw and then, color and trace and not trace, well, trace my drawings. It just was missing something. And now it's just like, I don't want to say I came full circle, but I ended up liking, let me back this up. I don't like my line work when it's on paper. I don't like my line work when I'm doing digital. I'm trying to do this so that it doesn't have, let me make that a little smaller. The line isn't too fat in the wrong places. It should be fat like an underneath spots and thinner on the top, and for some reason I'm just not getting the right stroke. So I'm going to cheat and erase until I get this a little thinner. But I like how the lines vary. It's fat, it's thin. They're just in the right places. I don't know, it's just different. Okay, so let's see. Almost there. Just want to thin out this line a bit. It takes longer to fix the line than it does to just redraw it over and over again. Okay. And again, my lines aren't connecting because I hate those little lines when they intersect like that. I think I'll leave this alone. Let's see. And we'll just try to connect that. Alright. I just want to make sure everybody's moderately connected. And we'll just go around the edge. And that just closes up any gaps for future. That's too much. Okay, so I'm going to erase this line. Make it a little bigger. Try not to be too big. So we'll just take out the ear. Come on, you. There we go. And we'll just do these lines over again. I'm going to try to start from the bottom up. So like, if that's thin, yeah. But I don't want this to be the same width. Okay, that's fine. So what I do is I end up breaking up the line, or breaking up the stroke just a bit, so that it's thick, thin, and then thick again. There we go. I don't like that line. Sometimes it takes a bit for it to catch up. Still a little thick. I want all this to be kind of thin. Let's see, we'll just do it. I have to draw it faster. And then this could be too slow. There we go. You know what? I did not draw his other ear. Let me see. Where's my little boy here? We'll just throw it in there. That's a little thick. There we go. All right. So that's one of our little gargoyles. And I think I want to outline these guys. I'm thinking I want to outline them one more time. Simply because they're not as clean as him. So let me see. I'm going to, and I think I'll put them on a different layer. That way I can move these skulls around. So let's see. Let's try this. This one doesn't have that select tool. So we'll throw another layer. And I'm going to erase them. I don't want to erase them just yet. So I think I'll trace them. And for a heartbeat here, I'm going to drop the opacity as I do that. That way I can see my lines a little better. And then we'll come back to that one. And we'll zoom in a bit. Now this one I'm not going to be so finicky about the lines. And I don't know what that line is. The hazards of drawing digitally. Get these strays. And this will go pretty fast. I just want to make one stroke on these guys. And we'll throw in some teeth here. And this one also goes by pressure. How much pressure you add, the thicker the line is going to be as well. I don't think I'll color it in. That way you could, if I wanted to, I could put like a little light inside of them. We'll throw a little of that in there. We'll throw a little bit. Oops. No, I don't like that. Okay, let me zoom that out. I like how that shape kind of looks like it make a really good horn. Let me see. Let me back it up. There we go. Sorry, you just lost part of your face. Okay. The hazards of drawing. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, sometimes you have a face, sometimes you lose face. And we'll just do different eye socket sizes, just to vary it up a bit, keep it interesting. And since some of this is like Disney, I like to throw in other little Disney stuff too. Like, I think I'll throw like a skull of Mickey or something like that in here. We'll throw some little wavy lines. No teeth. With like a desiccated skull. We'll give him nubs. And give him more cracks. Don't do crack. And I'm just kind of letting the pen go where it wants. And then we'll make this eye a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. We'll just bring it out bigger. Yes, it's Kim doing self-portraits again. Yay, tattooed hearts! Because I don't get to draw it during the day at all. Once I get to work, that's it. My drawing time is over. Like if time is really slow and it's like lunch or something like that, I might be able to take like a little scrap of paper and doodle a little something. But generally, I'm so focused on work that I just, I miss it. When I'm at work, I miss it. I don't want to lose my job because I like to eat. And I don't want to be homeless ever again. So I gotta put the drawing away and just get the most out of it. Plus, it's kind of cool. I was watching Ergo Josh last night. He does some live streams at night. And it inspired me to draw. Pretty much a little bit out of frustration, because it's like when he was drawing, I wanted to tell him something. But, you got other people carrying on other conversations at the same time. He's that popular. And they're giving each other advice and things like that. It's community. But from frustration, I wasn't able to communicate. So and I wanted to draw, and it's like, I want to draw too. I could have broke out my stuff, but instead I started watching a TV show, trying to catch up. I was like 7 hours behind. It was called American Gods, and they were already on the 8th episode, and I kind of got frustrated because I had told him, because he was drawing this one picture of, I think his name is Jimin, I don't know. He's Korean dude. Kind of pretty. And you know, like maybe 10 minutes later, somebody else points out what I've already pointed out. And I'm like, I can only imagine the frustration you guys go through when you're trying to tell me something. And 10 minutes later, oh my God, you're right. Oh my God. How did I miss that? You know, and that he had the epiphany too, but his stuff was still kind of, it needed to be more tilted. He was doing a face that was upturned and at an angle. And when you've got that stuff going on, you know, everything is at an angle. But that comes with time. He said something kind of cute that he wanted to be a Pokemon. He wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, kind of sort of when it comes to art. That he wants to capture every, you know, he wants to get a lot of what is it called? A lot of views, a lot of subscribers. He wanted to be greedy with his subscribers, and I thought that was cute. Oh, how cute. Okay, so I need to erase. Let me see if I can make this one go like, okay, and then I'm going to erase all these guys down here. But then again, let me see. Yeah, I think it's a little too dark. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase the guys underneath here, because I've got them now on another level, or another layer. Okay. It's just like, I hate to make stuff disappear. Oops. Not going to make it disappear that way. There we go. Oop, too big. Don't want to take out the entire picture. I get rid of that crazy line. Alright, just waiting for it to catch up a bit. Yeah, he had like some wicked young viewers. I was like, ooh, this crowd is a little too young. They're talking about school. I'm like, ew. You guys are definitely outside my demographic. I'm too old for this. I don't want to reminisce about school. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to try to... Oh, there it is. It's on him. I'm trying to clean up this layer right here. This line. Ooh, everything disappeared. Okay, thank God we got Control-Alt-Delete. Okay, so what the hell happened? This I want to get rid of. Oh, there it is. Haha. Just had to have patience. Apparently there's a shortcut in here that if I tap a couple times, everything frickin' disappears. Okay, this is too perfect of a skull or a head, so let's go ahead and put some eyes or something like that on it. Hi, Sticky Art, how art thou? Just happened to look up and see popped in. Oh, and we'll just throw a little bit of something there. Okay. He doesn't look wicked enough. Let's see if we can fix that. Yep. And then hopefully we can capture Esmeralda pretty well. We're off to a good start. Let's see. We'll have a different type of nose. Here we go. And then we'll give it slanty eyes. And we'll make it just a little angry. Just a little. It's like, why am I on the bottom? Damn it. I'm always on the bottom. I was on the bottom in life. I'm on the bottom in death. Okay. Alright. And they do need, like, maybe let's see. We'll give them one tooth. It was a good tooth. Or actually, we'll leave it like a... I don't know. We'll erase it. Bump it. We'll erase the bottom part. We'll give him two big teeth. They were good teeth. Okay, I don't know why this isn't erasing, so let's zoom in, and must be on a different layer. So, aha, aha, not everything disappeared on that layer. Okay, so that could be part of the problem. Okay, erase. Oh, but it's not erasing this. There it is. Erase what I say, not what I do. Yeah. You know what would be cool with Rapunzel is, Mermaid. Oh, are you drawing too? Sweet. Are you drawing a live stream on your channel? Sticky Art? Yeah, with Mermaid, I'm thinking that maybe, I could use Rapunzel. Maybe even take some of the princesses, throw them into the Rapunzel thing. Well, you know, into the mermaid thing. Where art thou? Just find the right layer. This is a little thick. Yeah, and then, but I'm thinking that I could take her hair and, you know, like how those fish that have, they're like really flowy. Their tails aren't just like really stiff. They're like really flowing and stuff like that. That I could do the same thing with her hair. That I can turn that kind of like into a tail-like type of appendage or something like that. But I don't know. That's an idea for the Rapunzel, to make her look like she's tripping, and already been injured by her hair. I'd like to throw some like living things in her hair, you know, like things peeping out, not unlike this one. Let me pop these in here. Like I had done a girl with seahorses in her hair. Okay, I need to go back to this layer and make sure that everything is off. Let me turn this one off for a sec. Well, I'll check out your channel. I'll go ahead and subscribe to you, Sticky Art, and then I'll check out your channel a little bit later. Let's see. See if I can grab your name here. Yeah, I have a sucky memory, so I'm going to go ahead and find you now, subscribe to you now, and then I'll check you out. What sort of things do you like to draw? There you are. Sticky Art. Sweet. Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, okay, so you do polymer clay. That's tight. I wanted to get into that too. Oh, I like your Billie Eilish. Is she like an elf in this picture? I only saw the thumb. Okay, I see. Oh, that's tight. That's an awesome idea. I'm going to put a link to Sticky Art's channel of a picture that I just, I'm going to watch this later, that I just picked up here. Looks wicked awesome. I love the way you think. Paste. Yeah, I'm going to check that one out later. Freaking awesome. Okay, back it up. Oh yeah, there weren't going to be any teeth. It's just going to be a desiccated skull. Oh. See, I only meant to just throw these guys on just for a heartbeat. But, let's see, I want to put... I need a face that has teeth. I guess, let's see. I was going to put like some like little crisscrossy things in his... Oh yeah, I can do it to this guy. Let's see. So like somebody sewed his mouth shut. That's too big. I feel like I'm doing a Blue's Clues type of thing. Okay, here we go. There we go. And I'll just color those in. We'll even... Oh, that's a little black. I don't think I can see it with the little lines on it. Let's see. I'll leave this one alone. And maybe do it to a different skull. Or actually just keep it kind of loose. Oops. Well, that's something I don't have is... Oops. I need a redo button. And erase. I don't want that line. And just do another... And then just have maybe... I was thinking about having the string... But it's going to be so tiny, nobody's going to notice it. Okay, so let's pop out of that. I want to make sure that Oh Boy's layer here has nothing on it. Come on, you. There. So all this, maybe I'll merge those two layers. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so let me erase. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, we'll make it visible. And I think... Oh, I could just merge down. There we go. Okay, so they are all one piece. Come on, you. Alright, on to the fun stuff. Okay, so on a new layer, we'll add Esmeralda. It might even bring her down. You know, oh, sticky. I had come across this one stream for Grand Theft Auto. I had met somebody on the bus the other day, and he suggested that I do like Grand Theft Auto fan art or something like that, and because he's a big fan. And I'm thinking about drawing people in their video games, their favorite video games. Like if I was going to do... myself, I would do surviving Mars. I'd find some way of putting myself in surviving Mars or choking in Mars or whatever. The other thing I was thinking of is, you know, like putting people in their favorite video games or cartoons, one or the other. I like the idea for the video game one. And so I was thinking of Grand Theft Auto Gotham City. And there is a stream, well, I forget what they call it when it's just words. I'm going to do the eyes a little differently. I want to see if I can stick with what the Disney character's eyes kind of look like. That way I can keep her her look. And people were coming up with ideas on that particular chat thing, I guess. And... one of them was like, you know, like the wanted layers, levels, where like with the cops it was stars. Well, with Batman Gotham City, they were coming up with ideas that instead of it being stars, if you like stole the Batmobile, you'd end up with like little bats And that's the Batman wanted level, and you'd automatically start off with like 5 bats for stealing the Batmobile. And I was thinking about, doing a twist on people's favorite games. Like, Julie suggested that I draw her fiance Ian in what was the name of the what was the name of that? Gears of War. I think that's what it was. Was that what it was, Julie? Gears of War? So I'd probably draw him in like whatever outfit or something like that the main character would wear, or something similar to that. So yeah, I'm going to definitely check your channel out to catch what you've got for games and stuff like that, or game art if that's what you're doing. We shall see. The mystery shall be solved. Oops. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it my way or their way. I think I'll do a combination. I thought so too. So, or even just draw everybody in like that, the game art style. Was the Grand Theft Auto theme art. Like, I like the pop art one of, what is it called? Vice City. Because it had like the 80s type of pop art. And, so I was thinking about doing something like that. That would be so freaking cool. And so I saw this one video where you can cartoon yourself, which is basically tracing, but you're just adding like little cartoonish type features to it. Oops. And I'm thinking about I could do that with my subscribers. There's one day, I too shall... Oh, Enchanted. I drew my good friends for their wedding. Yeah, I've done that too. I had done different little themes so that they could put them on tabletops in their reception. One of them was like I photoshopped them into like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Another one I did a Batman and what was it? It was like he was Batman and she was Poison Ivy. And I had them like at the top of a building, in just full caricature mode. And he's got this giant ring that when it's on her finger, it does like a bat symbol in the background. So it's like, yeah, I like doing the wedding stuff. I like that stuff. Love. Oh man. Looks too big. Let me see if I can do it faster. Oh, nope. Might have to... Oh, that'll work. Alright, now these have to be thin lines. There we go. Thin and delicate. At least in some places. This could be thick. This has to be thin. This has to be thin. And this could be in between. And then we'll give her nice teeth. Justice! My ass! Okay. We'll make her eyes like that a little bit. Just a little. And then Esmeralda has like the square face. It wasn't bad. Let's see. Yeah, the fairy tale stuff. I've done a couple of those. A lot of fun. And I even like for little girls. Like one little girl, I had drawn her as her own little Disney princess. I was trying to come up with different little ideas. One of them was she became Princess of the Clouds. She was kind of feeling left out when her baby sister was born. Because everybody was so focused on the baby, she kind of felt left out. I mean, she was excited to have her baby sister and stuff, but, you know, being an only child for like 3 or 4 years, you know, she was, you know, kind of feeling it a little bit. So, her godmother asked me to draw a caricature for her. So I drew her as a cloud princess. And I gave her like this really swirly dress. And there were like little clouds. Her dress was made of clouds. She had a little castle in the background. And she loved it. And her godmother, I had drawn her as a St. Pauli's girl for her birthday. I have a video of that. I drew a lot of Facebook friends on T-shirts. I gotta throw that earring in there. Yeah, so yeah, I like incorporating things from subscribers, from friends, and it's that challenge of coming up with stuff. I don't know if I want to keep that because I know she's got this. My dad's got a dealership pop collar type of look about her. Let's see, let me zoom out. We'll bring some of the stuff down. Let's see, I'll take. I wonder if I can move the layer. Oh well. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Okay, so now I'm kind of torn. Do I want to do Vampirella's hair or do I want to do? Yeah, I got to do Vampirella's hair. I got to keeping with the look. Okay, there we go. Let's zoom in again. She's got black hair, just like Esmeralda, but she's got bangs. So we'll throw some bangs in here. Oops, too much. Too much. And then with the Disney, just need to throw in I have to be confident in my lines. I will be confident with my lines. Okay, she's got a partner here where Esmeralda would have, let's see, Esmeralda would have, the scarf. I could have probably gone a little bit more ham on these eyelashes or these eyes here. Let's see. But yeah, definitely want to develop that idea and just have like, and then like do that, what do you call it, where they have the faces kind of like that in the tic-tac-toe whatever. Definitely want to do that. But that idea with the Batman, or the Gotham City thing, because it's like Grand Theft Auto, you'd be like a villain. So you'd have to like get in good with the villains and then become your own kingpin of sorts. I'm like, oh, that would be so cool. And then, whoops, I'm on the wrong layer. And then with that, you you have your Batman wanted levels. So you have like guns as a wanted level for the mob, bats for like the Batman wanted level. So like you'd automatically go to like level 5, and have all bat Armageddon after you, type of thing. And I'm trying to remember what the other one was. So it was like how much the mob wanted you. So like if you had rival villains that wanted you taken out, you'd have that kind of level. It was just, I love the ideas that they came up with. So I'm going to be, I wish I had like the privileges of having the 1,000 subscribers, Because with that, I could send out a message to like all my subscribers all at once, and ask them, if you were either cartoonized or, what would you like to see as far as video game art, type of thing. Or if you were in Vice City, what would your persona be like? Like, I like Trevor. Trevor was freaking awesome. But, I want to be like the getaway driver or something crazy. So I'd have, like I want to be like Penelope Pitstop and have, like, the goggles and stuff like that. Okay, I put all this freaking, I don't want to say detail into this earring, only to see that her collar is probably going to take that up. Let's see. Her ear is here. We'll bring her collar down some so she doesn't look like my dad's in a dealership pop collar. We'll bring it down some. My dad owns a dealership type of pop collar. Yeah, so like the rock star art. Let's see. Alright, so let me zoom out a bit. And now that her head is a little big, I wonder if this thing will let me select. Let's see. This one. No. Let's see. This one is for saving. I think this one is for... Yeah, this one doesn't have as many features as the other one does. Yeah, so I'm kind of screwed. Unless, let me see, image layer. Let's see if I can do some, oh, I got transform. Okay, so let's see, transform. Let me zoom out. Dog. Okay, so let me go done. Cancel. And let's see, I'm gonna zoom out. And I can make her body smaller. Image layer. Transform. Bring that. Make it bigger. If I make it bigger. No, I don't want to make it bigger. I want to make it smaller. I want it to be smaller than the gargoyle. So what I'll do is I'll do the other layer. Do this layer. Transform. And we'll make you smaller. There we go. Yowza. That's what I needed. Okay, so we make that smaller. That should fit. Okay, and then done. And then I can trace what I've got. Alright. Right here. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Okay, let's see if we can speed this up a bit. We'll give her nice full boobs. And let's see. I don't have any wind going on. Let's see if I do. I want to do bats. Let's see. I'm trying to think of how I would show the bats. Okay, this isn't quite on her shoulders. Let's see, I'll do that. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want her to be... I know I want one shoulder up, one shoulder down. Let's see. If I... Ooh, let me back this up. Maybe Oh, I'm going to get rid of that. We'll give her... That's too big. We don't want it to poke out of the outfit. There we go. And I want to give her the fat hair that Esmeralda has. Because her hair is kind of wispy. Okay. I'm going to turn this off for a sec. There we go. Now we can see. Her hair is a little high up. Let's see. Esmeralda only has one earring, so we'll just leave her with one earring. Let's see. I want to try... So my original pose had her kind of leaning forward like she was interested. Like, what the hell's going on over there type of interested. And then the other pose that I had like fingers pointing. Let me try the finger pointing thing. And then if I don't like it, I can always erase it. So I gotta maximize my source image picture here. What time is it? Okay, 5:23. We got time. We got time for that. Okay, let's see. I'll put this on a different layer. Okay, so her hand is going to be big, and I can always resize it. Woo woo. Okay, so let me draw a hand. That's a little big. Okay, zoom in. And I'm trying to figure out how close I want it to be without being in the way. She's pointing. And then I'm going to put like bats behind her coming up in a swirl type pattern. Oh, thanks. The face is looking great. Oh, thank you, thank you. As long as it kind of resembles Esmeralda, I'm happy. Let's see. I want to fix this layer here. Okay, let's see. Too many lines. Okay, one more time for the giver. Okay, so this is this finger going this way. And we gotta give her some nails too. Gotta have some nails. Let's see. I don't know how well they'll be seen. I know I did not just pick a picture that didn't have fingertips at the very end. Oh well. We'll use our imagination. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Kinda looks like she's pointing. There we go. Not sure if I like the paw. Let's see. And we'll just make it a little smoother. Let's see, and I don't think Vampirella wore gloves. Nope, no gloves. Let's see. That's not too bad. Better than a poke in the eye. So I'll go ahead and, let's see, I need to connect the shoulder. Let's see. Oh, that looks awkward. Let's see. I'm trying to think. If I keep the hand, and I can, let's see, I wanted to have this shoulder come up. If I do that, I've got to bring her boob out a little bit more, which is not, I guess, a bad thing. Let's see. Definitely want to bring a little bit more to her face. So, let's see, here's elbow down, and that boob stays. Elbow up, and the boob has to come out. Okay. I think I'll bring the boob out a little bit more. We'll keep the shoulder. The hand, I think that might be the right proportion for it. Okay, so we got the hand. We'll erase a few of these things here. Yeah, my biggest problem is that I always run out of time. Not too much. Not too much. Back it up. Okay, gotta figure out where this line is. Make sure it's not on here. Nope, it's right here. Yeah, sometimes this thing has a hard time keeping up with me. Okay, let's see. So, I think I need to make her eyes a little bigger. Let's see. And then let's see. Or let me see. Let me take this out. Come on, you. Maybe not pop it out so far. And I could do this sort of thing. I could have her like grip. Like she's telling him to look that way too. Now, in some pictures, Vampirella has a cape, and in others, she doesn't. So, let's see. Okay, so we'll do this sort of thing. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Oop. And erasing. Alright. And then fix that layer. And I'm going to have to do something about this pop collar here. So I'm trying to keep the... Yeah, we'll grab that horn. Okay, we'll put the collar in last then. And we'll fix her boobs. Let's see. Let's see. So let's fix this. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so layer on top. Okay. And I want to bring, oops, bring you down. Merge these down. I think you can squeeze them. Okay, we'll keep them together. Okay, and then we're going to grip. Okay, so she's gripping, fist, okay, maybe elbow, yeah, this brush doesn't want to be kind. Let's see, and then we'll have to change her body here a bit. Let's see. See, if I do that, I'm trying to remember how I had her. I think she was going to be, her leg was going to be here. I could thrust her hips out. Let's see, and maybe, let me zoom out. Okay, so we got that. She'd have that little circle thing here. And then the collar. I could have her hair going this way, or like she just all of a sudden saw what she was looking for. Let's see. It's a little awkward. Maybe this arm needs to be straighter. Let me see, let me zoom out. And then the bats, I want them to come or if they go that direction, see, I'm trying to keep that S shape going. So if I have an S shape, let's see, I want the bats to come from this direction. So like this would be a bat flying towards us, and then other bats. Let's see. And we'll have her be up on a skull mountain. Throw some more skulls on here. Let's see. It's kind of awkward. I think I might want her head more angled upwards. Not like she's talking to a bat and going, you know, right there. Let's see. I think, yeah, I think I'll do that with her head if it'll let me select it. Let's see. So, let's see. Draw layer. Right here. Nope. Doesn't look like it'll let me select. Damn. see. Duplicate. I can duplicate and then erase. Okay. More than one way of skinning a cat. Okay, so we've duplicated that layer. And on this layer, okay, I'm going to erase everything except for, let's see, make that a little bigger, except for the head. And then I'm going to tilt the head. I'm trying to think, do I want it? I can't decide. Let me tilt the head and see what it looks like after that. We'll make this layer disappear for a heartbeat here. There we go. There we go. The thing is, has to catch up with me. Come on, little guy. Sorry about that, you guys. I was a little bit out of the chat. Let me get back to it. Downsize that. Whoa. I do not, and it is 5:30. Let's see. I gotta wait for this thing to catch up. I think it froze. Oh, there it goes. Haha. Yeah, if I can leave out of here at 6:20, I should be in good shape. Okay. All right. Everything but the head. Huh. Oh, so the hair's on a different layer. Holy crap. Okay. Anyway. Man, there's a lot of crap on this layer. Let's see. Let me cancel real quick. Let's see. Alright. I need to know how big I need to make her head. So let me make this one reveal. Okay. This is pissing me off. I'm trying to get it to rotate. We have to do it from the corner. It just wants to make it bigger. Rotate, damn you! Okay, maybe I have to make it smaller and then rotate. No. Oh, let's see. There it goes. Holy crap. Talk about pulling teeth. Okay. Oh, yeah. About right there. Okay. And okay, so then on this layer, let me make this one disappear for a second. We'll erase the head. Erase, erase, erase. Okay. We'll find out what layer this hair is on. Must be on that one. Yep. And we'll get rid of some of these stray lines here. We'll add more to Skull Mountain in a bit. That shouldn't hurt anything. We'll put the bats on a different layer too. Okay. Don't want to erase too much. Okay. I want to erase this crap here. Okay, back to business. Oh, bigger, bigger, bigger. Must be bigger. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Am I happy? I guess that would work. I think I want to move her head more to the right. So let's see. This layer. And I'm going to definitely make these eyes bigger. Let's see. Alright. Alright. So we don't need that. We probably don't need that gesture line. Make this a little smaller. Ooh, what layer are you on, damn it? This layer. Yup. Okay, so we'll pop. Do we want to pop that? She looks like Popeye. Let's see. I am what I am, damn it. We'll get rid of this stuff. Don't need that pop collar right now. Yeah, out of everything on her outfit that let's see. Okay, we'll fix these lines. Alright. And we'll just keep working on this one. So, just in case I need to move the head again. I don't think I will. Okay, so we'll have this shoulder come up a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. This is the undo button. Okay, back to business. Alright. Try to keep my lines see, trying to get the angle straight. Okay, so she's going to be leading the bats this way. Okay, don't want to have too many fingers here. There we go. She is kind of hunched. Let's see, I gotta figure out where to put the other leg. I could have it come. Let's see, if I was riding this dude. Let's see. Trying to figure out how this leg will go. Let's see if this is her. Let's see. We have her top of her head. Hair should be about that much away. And if I'm doing Esmeralda hair, it'd have to be fat. Let's see. Let's see. Esmeralda. Come on now. There she is. Let me zoom out a bit. Okay. And she's got a lot of waves, whereas this chick is not. And then we'll do the same style. She has squared off hair, kinda sorta, some places. And she has a part down the middle. Sorry about that. Let me bring this up a little bit. Okay. I lost a bit of her eye there. All these little stray lines. It's like, don't touch me. I'm a stray line. Okay. And it doesn't look like they're on this layer. Let's try that layer. I need to make you smaller. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep, I think I'm going to be merging my layers pretty gosh darn quick. There we go. Okay, so back on that layer, I want to kind of bring down that line there. Whoops, but not that much. You need to be smaller. Nope. Here we go. Gotta wait for it to catch up. Come on. Okay, so maybe it's on a different layer. I'm trying not to be ridiculous and petty comparing paper to drawing electronically, because it's like in my mind I'm going, if I had an eraser I wouldn't have to worry about layers. If I had an eraser I'd have this done by now. There we go. Good enough for government work. Okay, so I wanted to increase the size of these eyes just a bit. I just want them bigger, and I can't select. Oh yeah. All right. In my draw, let's see. I think this layer is completely jacked. Let's see. I'm not going to open that up. We're beyond that now. The point of no return. Oops. All right. And I want to, I like how she's kind of like, rah, or it's kind of like warped. Let's see. I'm half tempted to make it prettier, but I'm like, no, no. Let's see. We'll just leave them alone for now. If I can get into the other program, I'll definitely probably change up the eyes a bit. We'll leave the nose alone for now. Okay, so let's go back to business. Let's see. This needs to be erased. And let's see if it'll let me do it. No. Access denied. Now on one of her arms she has like a cuff. And I think it would be about right there. Make it a little bigger. Take out some of this excess noise. Okay, let's get back. Okay, arm. And just make this nice line here. Whoops. If anything, this should be thinner. You know, I'm thinking of another character, like Witchblade. I'm wondering what Disney character would like carry the Witchblade pretty well. You know, be the next Sarah Polini or Pizzoni, or I forget how to say her name. But I liked her outfit. It looked a little uncomfortable in some places. Looked uncomfortable in a lot of places. Okay, let's see. So on this layer maybe. Trying to find some of these crazy straight lines. I think I'm going to go ahead and merge down. That way, just take it out as I can. Yes, dog, that's it. Okay, so. Let's see. Rotate, damn you. This may seem creepy, but you should draw Stitch, but as a monster with a bloody mouth. We should put him with something. Like totally outside of where he is now. Like, instead of him being in Lilo and Stitch, maybe, you know, like putting him with the Scooby-Doo gang type of thing. You know, oh, they would make fun Dungeons and Dragons characters. You know, just like I want to put Stitch with something else. What should he be with? Instead of being in Hawaii, it's like where he may or may not be in his element. I'm trying to think of any other cartoon that Stitch would be. You know he doesn't belong there. Maybe like with the X-Men or something like that, or you know, Wolverine with Wolverine or something like that. It's like how to train your alien. um, her boob is like way too high. It's like being well endowed and then being like ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do my like crazy sketches on a whole nother layer. This cleanup thing is for the birds. Okay. You know, I think what would be cute, because I'm trying to keep the darkly cute thing going on, is that maybe he looks like he's got a bloody mouth, but it's actually like strawberries or something like that. You know, it's like red everywhere, but and even Lilo can get away with something like that. Or Stitch with Moana. I'm trying to get out of Hawaii. um, let's see, Stitch with. But the bloody mouth is interesting. I'm trying to think of what I can do with that. Oops. I'm like, where the hell did my line go? And why did it do that? Okay, so if her boob was out, let's see. I'm trying to think if I gotta look at the pose again. This needs to come, all this needs to come down just a bit. Because I kind of want her at an angle. So maybe her boob will be out here. And I think I'll put all that on a different layer. That way I don't screw it up. We'll fix the hair. Make that no strands. Or if I do have strands, it'd have like very minimal strands. Just enough to show, you know, just try to keep that Disney look. Let's see. Okay. One more time for the Gipper. Okay, so her hair, if it was parted down the middle, will have she'll have the bangs. Let's see. Let's see if we can get her. There's her hips. And then her leg. And I'm thinking her other leg will be right here. I'm trying to think if I want to put her shoe right here, or her boot. Let's see, her knee. So he's got his head over her boot. Let's see. Her hips need to be a little bit smaller. It could be part of her butt. I don't know. Let's see. It sucks that I have him in the way because I can't show her bikini that has like the bat on it. Let's see, and if her belly button would be like right here. If I turn it more, like take her leg out of here, I could put her leg here, but I think I still lose the bikini. Crap. Well, that sucks. If I throw her out more, let's see, let me do it on a different layer. I'll just stick with this. The top should be iconic enough. Whoops. Let's see. Okay, this is part of her. Make that smaller. Oop. Okay, so we have to erase part of his horn. If I get away with this, zoom in. It's funny, I'm looking for a button to zoom in. I've been zooming in with my paws all this time. Oops, I need this smaller. And we're just taking out his horn. Do you feel horny? Do you feel randy? Let's see. Stitch as the Beast of Beauty and the Beast. That's interesting. That is interesting. Do we keep do we keep Mistress Belle, or yeah, now that would be interesting. I like Stitch's Beauty and the Beast. I got to keep all them arms too. That's funny. So should we have a different Beauty possibly? Somebody who definitely wouldn't be considered Beauty. Disney doesn't have any ugly princesses, does it? Like, everybody's super pretty, or they're passable as pretty. Who do you guys think is the ugliest princess? Fiona? No, but she's not a Disney princess. She is a princess. I could do Lilo and Stitch as Beauty and the Beast. You know, somebody to make you wonder, it's like, okay, which one's the Beast? You know, that sort of thing. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to look up a fist, because this one looks like crap. Da-da-da. Oh, you think Snow White's ugly? Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of the Beauty who would be who would go with Stitch really well, or awkwardly. Instead of using Belle, or maybe I could use Belle, and then and do I make Stitch huge, or do I keep Stitch at his size? I mean, he's small, but he can be intimidating. Or even the guy that was chasing Stitch. I don't know what the name of that character is. I totally forgot. The bounty hunter guy that was chasing Stitch. I think he had more than one eye. More than two eyes. I can't remember. Aliens. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. In bed. Okay. Alright, it's 6:07. I got about 10 minutes or so. And another part of making people in the what is that called? In the Grand Theft Auto thing, I'm gonna have to get their images. So I don't know. Do I ask during a live stream or just change my live stream time so I can get more people to give their input? It's like I took, like when I was doing something similar to that, like I'd ask a question, who would you want to be in a caricature with, dead or alive? It doesn't matter as long as I can find them on Google, like doing a Google search, and I got like really good responses. And like one guy said Dolly Parton, so I drew him next to Dolly Parton. Another person said that she wanted to be what was it? One of my friends wanted to be tied up by Linda Carter's Wonder Woman, and I did that. I put him in leather and had him tied up by her magic lasso, and did a caricature of Linda Carter. So yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. Moana as Belle. That's interesting. Oh, now that'd be cute. And then he'd have to have a bloody, Stitch would have a bloody mouth, but he'd be the Beast. Now, would he be the same size as he usually is, and maybe just standing on somebody? I was wondering where these stupid lines were. I was trying erasing, and it won't go anywhere. That's the trick. Is like trying to figure out, do I keep his normal proportions or do I make him monstrous? You know, and it would be kind of funny, you know, to keep his proportions the same, but have him in like one of the iconic Beauty and the Beast poses. That would be kind of cute. No, but think about it. Moana being big, or she could be the baby. She could be baby Moana. She's cute. And so he would look big in that case. Okay, I'm trying to smooth out the hand, but everything, I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's on like a different layer, or I'm trying to figure out, you know what, maybe it is time to merge these layers. Because I'm getting tired of going back and forth trying to figure out, where's my line? Oh, which one's my line? I keep doing the same thing. You do like a Kingdom Hearts type of thing, or you just pull video game character. You know what I'd like to see in Kingdom Hearts? Oh, here we go. Stitch with mega muscles. Make him huge and scary. Like Grand Theft Auto, Kingdom Hearts type of thing. Where you have mobsters and stuff like that, but in the Disney area, or vice versa. You've got Disney Vice City or something like that. So you've got Stitch like stealing shit, and well, I guess that wouldn't be too off the cuff anyway. I don't know. But that would be kind of funny. That I'd like to see. This is too big. Too big. That's what she said. Okay. I gotta remember, this is a cartoon, not a portrait. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. No. Not today, it doesn't. Yeah, I think it's about time to merge these layers. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I shouldn't be messing with that. Let me just get rid of it and just redo it. Okay. Ah! It still keeps on coming out fat. Let's see. Okay, that should be okay. Let me zoom out. I've got to fix the lines in this thing. Okay, so just in the interest of moving forward, we'll have to clean that up later, if we can remember to do so. Okay, so we have so this will be Vampirella with fluffy hair. Fluffy like Esmeralda here. We'll clean those lines up, and we got to give her a part in her hair. Oh shoot. Okay, 6:14. Okay, so I got 6 minutes, maybe less. And then we'll just throw a couple of thin lines. Okay, and then the bats. Oh, I gotta erase some of these other lines. Okay, so his ear, will that be in front of or behind? It'll be in front of. Okay, so zoom in and make this small. Yep. And then we'll try to erase. Working. Baymax in Hero 6 Dancing with the Beast. He could be the Beast. I've totally forgot about him. Oh, see, thank you, Julie. I adore you guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a better idea of what's going on here. And if I do any more work on this while I'm on the bus, because I'm thinking about throwing, what's his name, Barto, as one of the bats. That would be kind of cool. Bartok? I forget his name. God, dandruff. I hate getting old. I'm thinking about throwing him as one of the an iconic bat. Or maybe I'll just make my own. Either way. Alright, you guys. I will catch you later. It is 6:15. I got about 5 more minutes to play. And then back to reality. Let's see. There's her leg again. And then we'll see if we can finish it up and make it into a coloring page. And then one of these weekends I can sit down and color along. Make a little color along video or go live and do a little live streaming. Okay, so he's going to come in front of her leg. That's what he said. And I should give her like the tiny Disney legs. Okay, so we're going to zoom out a bit. And so I'll do like maybe some, I'll do some little fixes here and there. But hopefully not too much. Okay, so this is where we are so far. And I'll just zoom in a bit. And then I'm going to figure out where to bring the bats in from. Whether I'm bringing them in this way or maybe coming down and around. I don't know. Tomorrow will be another day. All right, you guys, take care. And thanks for joining me. And it was a pleasure meeting Sticky Art. And I hope I see you guys again. I'm going to change. I'm going to try to have enough energy to come back on tonight. I'm hoping. I'm already caught up with my show. Just have one more episode and I can just stagger that. All right, you guys. I adore you and I hope you have a fabulous day. And hopefully I'll see you later on tonight. All right, take care, you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.